in Queenstown today will be disembarking by stairs from the rear of the aircraft and through the forward door onto the ramp.
これじゃないモード。南島はヤディスクロスで回ります。イエス。かっけえ。すぐ下にある駐車場は自動でナンバーが取られてるらしいので、帰りにここで自分のナンバーを入力してスカイラインリュージュに乗る人はそのチケットをスキャンすると割引が引くみたいです。
drown out the sound. I wish I knew
なツアー列車に乗ってるのが今回です。楽しそう。
And be left alone once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question. Now I stand here calling at your door. Now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, now I'm singing, yeah.
ヘルメットの番号をここに入れると写真が撮れるんだそう。一応ロッカーもありました。けどリュックとか背負ったまま全然できる感じでした。めっちゃ楽しかった。
Used to be like a dirt road. They used to be advertised. Looks like they have design. Yeah.
Oh, I've done that road. Yeah, I got a flat tire. So rather than yeah. Me and him got a flat tire.
Yeah.
「 be yourself. You're sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you. You don't even notice. Should've told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed.
うわ最高。クイーンズタウンガーデンズに出ました。
Found a
photograph of us without cares and worn out clothes. Doesn't seem so long ago. Now I'm just sitting here bored at home, and it really got me thinking of the times we took off on the road. I can't remember where we headed that night. We were cruising around town in Memphis, running the lights. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. It's funny how times roll by. Is it 12 years since last time? Where'd you go? What's the score? Did you find what you were looking for? Never see you anymore. I can't remember what we did that day. We were blowing off steam in Paris, but I wanted to stay, 'cause I know how it felt when we raised hell. I won't forget that. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. Killing time, Friday night, found a photograph of us. I can't remember what we did that time. We were spending one night in Venice. It just slipped my mind. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. Way back then.
負けました。調子に乗りました。
Sky's beautiful and so are you. I wanna make it up to you, start something new. Yeah, I've been thinking of the parts I played for you. Now I'm drinking from the bottle as I do. It's like a long dream. You're on the wrong team. Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out of me. Every time I see one's a big strong, one is a boy fighting hard to be the better part of me, the better part of me, the better part of me. Another day in my life, trying to sugarcoat and reconcile, so I can do a dance and make us both forget, only to start it up and play it out again. It's like a long dream. You're on the wrong team.
ちゃくちゃ天気いいです。お部屋はここです。出かけます。今日はちょっとしたハイキングに行ってきたいと思います。車で他の上まで行ってそこから1、2時間ハイキングに行きます。ここに車止められるので、ここからクイーンズタウンヒルウォークウェイっていうトレッキングをやりたいと思います。だいたい 1.5 から 2.5 時間のトレッキングになります。行ってきます。100% 雨だったんですけど、めちゃくちゃ晴天です。なのであんまり天気予報は当てにならないかなっていう感じです。すごい森の中なんで涼しくて気持ちいいです。歩いてきます。ここで金が出たみたいです。ゴールドラッシュ。ようやく分岐です。どっちのコースに行こうかな。何やら見えてきました。何でしょう。
Say something like you love me and make my day. you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eyes so I can tell you how I feel. Tell you how I feel. Every day is something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now, and I want you now.
すっごい綺麗。どうしよう。頑張って登るぞ。頑張って登る。
How you move and what you do has made me so crazy about you now. Now we can go
もうすぐです。もうすぐです。
anywhere you like and do anything you want, anything you want. 'Cause every day is something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now. Oh, I need you right now, you right now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now, and I want you now.
最高でした。絶景なんですけど、山の上は結構寒いので、半袖できてもウェアを、何か上着を持ってきた方がいいと思います。こんな感じです。見てください、この絶景です。じゃあぼちぼち下っていきます。帰りは森のルートを帰っていきます。さっき 分岐で行かなかった方から戻ってきます。下りなんで楽と思いきや結構膝に来るので気をつけながらゆっくり戻りたいと思います。ちょっと怖いね。いきなり葉っぱがなくなった。あと半分、もう少し。ヒルウォークストレイルすっごい良かったです。結構登るんですけど、ゆっくり登ればみんな行けるんじゃないかなと思います。
Myself when I'm stressed and upset. You know me better than anyone I know. Darling, we have been to hell and back. That's how I know this is forever. All these years, every single tear, all the regrets and promises, all the fuck-ups, breakups, bumps in the road we've been until we quit. We can brush it down, but baby, we got up together, got us now. After all these years, you were
散歩しに来ました。ちょっとチェックインまで時間あるのでのんびり過ごしたいと思います。
It's you and I. You won't say it out loud, but I can tell you're not fine. 'Cause I know you like me. I know you better than anyone you know. Yeah, I know exactly is forever. All these years, every single tear, all the regrets and promises, all the fuck-ups, break-ups, bumps in the road we've been until we break. We keep crashing down, but baby, we got up. Yeah, what got us now? After all these years, you're still mine. It's you and I. It's you and I. It's you and I.
泊まってたホテルの位置に近いところで3億5000万ぐらいです。
Diamond Order.
いやー、いい部屋だ。あ、これ売れてる。63万5000ドル。これもだから5000万、5500万ぐらい。これの一室ですね、一室。すごいな。
First time I ever saw you, I fell in love when you entered the room. And when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you until I stop breathing. I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating. Oh, hold me close, promise you won't let go. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. You are the one I choose, I wanna grow old with you. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. Even though years have gone by, I'm still in love with the way that you smile. And when I look in your eyes, I know that I will be with you the rest of my life. I will be with you until I stop breathing. I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating. Oh, hold me close, promise you won't let go. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. You are the one I choose, I wanna grow old with you. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. Do without you, do without
次の街、テアナウに移動します。クイーンズタウンめちゃくちゃ良かったです。景色がどこにいても綺麗で、今のところというかニュージーランドの街の中でここが一番好きです。これからまたいい街があるかもしれないんですけど、ここ本当に良かったです。南島に来るなら絶対行くべき場所です。すごい開けてる。
me close, promise you won't let go. I'm nothing without
超綺麗。